Hello, this is Victor, and I will start a series of videos to explain how I paint this Scourge. The first thing I want to show is, I will paint it to this level. Okay, this is the champion of the unit that I painted before, and now I will paint this Scourge that is part of the unit to the same level. So, as you can see, I assembled the body, I glued it on the base, and I did the base. First I will start explaining how I do the base, and then I will start explaining how I do the armor and the wings. And as you can see, I keep the arms without touch, without gluing, because they go in front of the body, and I want to avoid that they are stopping me from doing a good paint. So I prefer to paint the body and then put the arms on front. I also keep here some details that I will attach to here. So this is what I want to do in that video, or will be maybe 3-4 videos to explain how I paint this Scourge. So let's start and let's do the base first. So to do the base, I will try to do the base as is here. So the first thing I will do, I will take Camry Brown and I will do the part that is like sand. To do that is just dry brush, so you can take any brush that you want to use for dry brush. You take the paint, I dry it, and then apply on this area. So this can be quite heavy dry brush. You will see that it's giving very nice. I think this color is giving very nice earthy color, and it's not as brown as some other browns. It's greenish that I like a lot for this, to make this type of sand, or how you want it to call. The base color that I used before applying this dry brush was granite, but it was this one, the base color, granite and Shadowed Granite, and was applied just was painted just on top of the black primer. And now I will do this first layer of dry brush with Camry Brown. Once you're happy with the Camry Brown dry brush, then I go for a clear color. You wash, clean the brush, and I will use now Racar Flesh. So same as before. This base should be softer than the previous one, because you want to have some gradient on the color. So just you apply very carefully. Just when you dry brush, you don't have to press the brush against the part that you are dry brushing, unless you want to have very heavy dry brush. Sometimes it's enough that you just pass without any pressure of the brush on top of the area that you are dry brushing. So this will be enough. And the next step I will start doing the stones. As you can see, I start with the base, because there are 2 points. First is the part that I like less from the miniature, and the second point is normally it's quite messy doing the base, so I prefer to leave it done and then do the miniature later on. So to do the stone, I will do dry brush with grays, and in that case first I need to find the other gray. So I will use Downstone gray, so check it, and I want to give a greenish tonality to this part. So just as before, you do the brush, you will see that the texture, this is just a stone collected from the garden or somewhere, So nothing special here, I just put the stone. It's also important, it's helping a lot. You did another video. This is a good, in that type of miniatures, it's a very good idea to put a stone or something heavy on the base. It will help a lot on the stability of the miniature. So I dry brush also this part. Okay, this is how it's looking like. And the last step, in that case, I will use this is Administratum Grey. It's very clear grey. Again, I want to have the edges much clearer. So have no this part. So this goes looking like. See, now the base. And to finalize, you can take a bone color. For example, you can use Svatty brown, or most likely I will use some of the device color from Games Workshop. So I will finalize with Terminator's stone. Well, you don't need to shake it, this one. This is one of the device. This is very good to do stones or to put on the base. It's a very dry paint. It's giving even some texture, so it will give very nice finishing. And then you see is this one will give very nice finishing here. And I will do a little bit also on the sand. Be very soft on the sand, you don't want to that is looking too white. In that case, I will consider the stones done. So it's giving very nice color. And it's the same. I will just reach in the same tonalities here. Maybe here I use a little bit of other colors, but this should be okay. If you want to break sometimes the uniformity of the coloring, because it looks too uniform, you can take also greenish color, because not you can simulate moss, or can simulate other type of things, or some contamination or leaking or any type of thing. You can break a little bit. Use the uniformity, just applying this, for example, here a little bit, and then you apply this a little bit. This is giving very nice. Sometimes it's a good trick to break the uniformity. You don't apply everywhere, you just apply in some parts. So this will be all what you have to do on the stones. I will not do more work on the stones, and I will work this skull, this alien skull that is here. I will paint it as in skull colors, in bone colors. So I will start applying Usbati bone. I want it to look rusted on the floor. So first I will paint. You don't need a high precision brush to do this base color. I apply this to the skull. Just one layer should be enough. Here on the front you just apply soft the brush without pressing too much, to see that you can keep some of the shadowing, because previously was the base color I used here was a dark brown, so if some of the dark brown is remaining, it's not going to be an issue. See, this base is painted quite straightforward. So this is how it's looking like. So this is how we look like after applying the base color. And now I have to wait until it's completely dry to do a wash. So I will wait a couple of minutes that it is dry, and I will be back in these 2 minutes. Once the Usbati bone is completely dry, I will wash it with Seraphim Sepia. So you apply it. In that case I want to look rusted old, so I will apply quite generously. Try not to be out of the skull, but this is how it will look like once you apply the white shape and the Seraphim Sepia. And now I will let it dry. So I will be back once this wash is completely dry. So once the wash is completely dry, the last thing I will do is just apply a little bit of Usbati bone again, just to do some highlights, especially on the top of the skull. Here, and that's all what you need to do. And that's the base is done. Right now the base is, I will consider it done. So now this is finalizing this first part, and in the next part I will explain how I do the armor plates. So thanks a lot for watching this video, and let's keep tuned if you want to know how I do the rest of the miniature, and I will do the next video on the armor plates. So thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye!